Jill Zito, one of the most... So digging in, Jill Zito. She has simply been dominating pitchers at this level, and she looks to be a prime candidate for a promotion very soon. On the ground, could be two. Tags the runner for one. Plenty of time at first, that's a double play. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Gloves it. To first. Safe at first. That's a play that impresses me for several reasons. Great diving play by the shortstop to keep that one close, and excellent hustle by the batter to make it safely to first base. On the ground to the left, and it's just foul. That was close. Not sure I like that location. Pitcher might be better off busting her in on the hand so she can't extend and drive one. Way out front for strike two.
0-2.
Second and third here, one away. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to first for the out. Digging in for the Bay Sox, Jeremiah Jackson. Grounder up the middle. What a stop! From her knees, the throw, and they get the out. That was some amazing commitment on that play. Dives to knock it down, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to first for the out.
Zito.
Sliced down the right side. Zito, just 21 years old. She's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in her last 10 games. A laser into the outfield. Can't squeeze it. Around first and heading for second. Here comes the throw. Tag, out! So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Nobody on with one out. And now the shortstop, Jill Zito. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Sharp grounder into the outfield for a hit. So one on now with one away. Really loud contact there, and it goes back to what I'd been saying about thinking up the middle. Right off the bat, that one had a good chance of becoming a hit. Nice AB. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to short. Throw off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away. 2 out and a runner in scoring position. I think she may find a way to get some extra cage time. Jill Zito. Zito getting ready to hit. She's had a great season, plenty of power, and a good average to boot. Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And safe at the plate. They take the lead. 1-0. Runner at first with one gone. Now it's the shortstop, Jill Zito. Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out. That's the kind of line out that will gnaw at a batter's soul. That one was a laser, and all you get for it is a walk back to the dugout. Zito, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. This is a crucial chance for this offense. If they're going to get back into this, they need to capitalize in moments like this. High in the air, out to right. It's pretty deep. Makes the catch. And that should get the job done. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-2. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Chesapeake, Douglas Hodo. Hit on the ground, might be two. Velazquez, tossed to second. Back to first, that's a double play. Zito now at the plate, 1 for 2.
Jill Zito.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice. Jill Zito has been. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jill Zito. She steps into the box, and we will now witness the very first time a female pitcher will throw to a female hitter in minor league history. Rips one to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Next up for the Baysox, Nick Gordon. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one.
He's out.
Over to first, safe. One gone, runner at first. Jill Zito digs in now. And this crowd is on the edge of their seats to see how at bat number 2 goes. Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second and heads for third. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Mission accomplished there as she picks up the RBI to give them the lead. She was right on top of that pitch. Jumped off the bat, and the double was a pretty clear possibility right away. On the ground to short, could be 2. That one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Jill Zito. And again, 2 pioneers in the game of baseball prepare to face off. High fly ball to right field. It's carrying. Puts it away for the out. So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tavian Josenberger. Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So up next, Jill Zito, 1 for 3.
Yes. 0-1.
Now this is belted to right. That's pretty far back. It's off the wall. Around first, hustling for 2. Fires to second, too late, and she's got a double. Some excellent swings for her in this game as she notches extra base hit number 2. Great bat control on that pitch. Got a pitch on the outside, let it travel deep into the zone, and ripped it the other way for the knock. Chopped to third, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Foul ball there. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. One at second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. huge effort at the dish. I hope she savors this game. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jill Zito. 2 hits in 5 at-bats last night.
Clutch up, drive him in right here. You go.
Ground ball, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Lead runners around second. Here's the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with 1 down. Nice cut there to push the ball the other way. When you try to go back through the middle, you can get a lot of hits the other way, even if you're a bit behind on your swing. Zito, the leadoff batter, cuts and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Fouled off down the right side. In the air to left. The throw in to second. That's a leadoff double. She's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Coming up to the dish for Chesapeake, Jeremiah Jackson. Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. On to first. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. 1 out and the bases are empty. Digging in for the Bay Sox, number 13. Ground ball to short. Zito. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. That should fire up the dugout. A solo blast. And they lead it. It's 3-2. That homer was absolutely demolished, and it came at a critical moment. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. That one out to right. And a foul ball. Here it comes. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of the 10th.
Right here. No one better.
Fights it off. We'll see another. Got the batter swinging. Way out front for strike 3. The home crowd really fired up after that strikeout, and now they've got a chance to strand the go-ahead run in scoring position. Big. Jill Zito getting locked in. So 2 down. Jill Zito, the next to hit. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. Base hit, right field. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. And she keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, and then she stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. There in plenty of time ends the inning. They leave. This broadcast is sponsored by Blank's Disposal Services, specializing in unusual trash needs. Their white glove service means it'll be like nothing was ever there. Jill Zito, digging in, currently a top 10 prospect at shortstop in all of minor league baseball. Hauls that one in, and a quick out number 1. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Taryn Vavra will hit next. Grounds this one to short. Zito. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Stepping to the plate from Akron, Jill Zito. 1 for 2.
Zito.
Fly ball down the line. It's back. Makes the grab. Runner tags and will move up to third.
The batter.
We're back here at the ballpark. And now, Jeremiah Jackson.
One.
That one will find its way through. Runner on base to start the inning. Next up for the Rubber Ducks, Jill Zito. 1 for 3. And that one fouled off. Runner at second with 2 down. Line drive. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. Throw to the plate. Comes in to score. It's 8-2. Coming up to the dish for Akron, Jill Zito.
Oh, you jumped.
Ripped into left for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Always nice to see a player at this level coming to the... Jill Zito has been... And the batter will be the shortstop, Jill Zito. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
On to first, double play, and that's the inning. 2 outs and a runner at first. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jill Zito. Ground ball to third base. There with plenty of time, inning over. 1 runner left on. Next up for the Baysox, Taryn Vavra. 2-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. The flip, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Next up, Jill Zito. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Zito, just 21 years old. She's been unconscious at the plate, hitting better than .350 in her last 10 games. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first, 1 away. Man at first with 1 gone. Jill Zito now at the plate. She's 0 for 3 so far, grounding out 3 times. Line drive, that's a base hit. Lead runner turns at second, the throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. She was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a good example of extending through the swing and following through to line that pitch into the outfield for a hit.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
The 0-1. And swing and a miss. So the base is all loaded up now. That one ripped into right center. Back there. As they escape the bases loaded jam. The bottom of the 8th. The Rubber Ducks have the edge. 6-2. No complaints about getting a team win. Jill Zito getting lost. So 2 down. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jill Zito. That one fouled hard the other way.
Nice rip, kid.
And a base hit right there. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Bases loaded, 2 down. Zito, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Clutch up right here. Clutch up.
Foul ball there. So close on that one. She's got to stay back a little longer. Good contact, though. Comes up empty. Strike 2. He reached back and blew the high heat fire. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Righty comes to the plate. Oh, and it's a punch out. Bat broke the plane. They limit the... Trace Gonzalez now at the plate. Out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Out. Nice play. That's elite defensive work at shortstop to dive and knock it down, and then whip it over to first for the out. She's got some serious skill. Ripped into center for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Always scary when you see a liner back to the mound like that. Glad the pitcher's okay. Got to keep your head on a swivel out there. Ground ball to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And it's there. What a play. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jill Zito. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Runner at third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Safe at second with a double. Third hit of the afternoon. Nice job to drive in the run. That one had an exit velocity of 105 miles per hour. Anytime you hit one that hard, you're shocked if you don't wind up with a hit.
1-1-1.
And plenty of time to first. Man on at first, and now the shortstop, Jill Zito. This one lifted to center field. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Zito had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. Jill Zito was made. So 2 down. Zito will hit next. Doing a fine job at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in the last 5. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there. It clanks off the foul pole. That's a homer. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. She hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, she got to smile and round the bases. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. That's why coaches at every level down to T-ball preach good hustle out of the batter's box, no matter how well you hit the ball. That wasn't good contact, but he put his head down and ran hard, and that's what got him the knock. To short, could be 2. There's 1. He's out. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. The catcher getting ready to hit. On 0-1, the delivery. Grounder to short. Zito. Gets it to first. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. Zito, she's already gone yard in this game. Fly ball to right, Johnson. And that'll do it. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jill Zito. She's already homered in this ballgame. Swings and hammers one right field, way back and gone. Wastes no time on this. Obviously, she was a big piece of their offense in this. Jill Zito. One down. And here is Jill Zito. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Tosses to first, and now 1 out. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Zito, 0 for 1 so far. Late swing, fouled it off.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh, now?
The pitch. And it's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. It's back. Brings it in. Tags up from second, heads to third. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Runner at second here with 2 gone. Here's the left fielder, Joel Mendez. On the ground, out to short. Zito. Whips it to first on the run. Throw in the dirt, and he can't come up with it. Zito digs in now. This one's crushed deep to left, way out of here. Home run. With a slider to the opposite side of the plate, you're not expecting a full side homer. What a great swing to send that one out of here. Fouled off down the right side. Delbonta Smith stands at 6 foot even. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. A little out front there, swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here, fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn, heads for second base. Here's the throw. The tag, out. An aggressive bit of base running there as she went for the double, but it cost her as she got thrown out. So close to reaching scoring position. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Throw to first, and it pulls him off the bag. 2 outs and runners at first and second. She was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to... Jill Zito with a remarkable... Coming up to the dish for Akron, Jill Zito. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Yeah!
That's a bullet dodged out there
Ball
on
one's
the
the
mound.
count.
He left that curveball floating high in the zone. I doubt he goes back to that one right away.
No, that's a foul ball.
Bunch up. Drive me in for it.
Nice stop. Slings to second.
That's an out.
Return throw to first. Out. Double play, and that'll do it. Man at second, 1 away. Digging in at the plate for the curve, Shalene Polanco. Here's the 1-2 offering.
1-1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Zito. On the run, sends it over to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jill Zito, the next to hit. Hit into a double play the first time around. Sliced down the right side. Ripped, but it curls foul. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. This one is labeled.
Oh, get up, get up!
Gets into the corner, but it's foul. 0-2, rocks and fires. Swings and lifts this one to center. Way back, and it's gonna go. Home run. Made them pay for that one.
The
4th
bat,
home run
the
of the
shortstop,
series.
Alika
And that's how they
Williams.
take the lead. It's 1-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. And plenty of time to first. 1 out and the base is empty. Zito, already a homer for her in this one. First pitch, swings and misses.
0-1.
Swing and a rocket. And that is a foul ball. Base hit, that one scorched through the infield. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Now batting.
So up next, Jill Zito. She's already gone yard in this game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. And she continues this huge game, even if that one did stay in the yard. What a performance. And here's the catcher, Carter Binns. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming around third. Scores on that one. It's an RBI single, and it's a tie game here in the 8th.
Now batting.
2 outs in the
Shortstop,
bottom of the
Jill
9th, and it's a 2-run game.
Zito.
Zito, she's already homered in this ball game. Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down and nobody aboard here in the last half of the 9th. Grounder to the left
That ball's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third, this should do it. On to first, ball game. Really impressive work at the dish. She gave her... Jill Zito, one of the most... The batter now, Derek Hall. Now the 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle, he knocks it down. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Beautiful example right there of an up-the-middle approach paying off. If you're in the minors and you show that kind of swing consistently, you'll probably move up the ladder soon enough. Late swing, fouled off. Zito went yard in her most recent game. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nice rip.
Ripped into right center, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run crosses the plate. It's 2-0. Big one there as she drives in a couple of runs. Great approach on that swing, stepping through it and shooting it the opposite way for a two-bagger. Hitting coach will be smiling after that cut.
Drive him in. No one better right here.
On the ground, fair ball! Headed for the plate. One runs in, runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. Slides the hand in there and safe. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Now batting.
2 outs, runners at first and second. Zito, a chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. That one pushed foul. This one is labeled. Off the pole and gone. That one was in doubt all the way to the end. She hammered it down the line, but it wasn't clear whether it'd be fair or foul. Once it clanged off the pole, she got to smile and round the bases. Grounds it to short. Zito. That ends the inning and limits the damage. 1 run in the base is empty with 2 out, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jill Zito. Already a homer for her in this one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. On the ground to third, Glenn. There with plenty of time, inning over. Nothing doing here. Great game at the plate, and she certainly made a difference for them. Jill Zito has been a... And now, Bryce Johnson. Swing, ground ball out to short. Zito. On to first. And there's one down. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now a chance for Jill Zito. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. And a base hit. The curve at the plate here in the second inning. Out to short. And there's one away. 2 outs and the bases loaded. Zito, 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one hooked foul.
Let's up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Line drive for a base hit. 1 run comes in. Throw to the plate. Safe! And they lead by 3. And she's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately, and she's a threat every time she steps into the box. Grounds this one to short. Safe at first. First and second, 2 down.
Come on, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. 2 outs, runners at first and second. Hard hit for a base hit. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. This broadcast is sponsored by NARF, helping small businesses do big things through science. On the ground to short. Zito. Fires over to
Got
first. One out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. 2 away and a runner in scoring position here. Digging in for the Rubber Ducks, Jill Zito. Oh, what a great play. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. So 1 hit. And now the DH, Derek Hall. Left-handed batter waiting. Slowly on the ground to short. And that's that. Totally dominant. 1 out, runner at second base. Stepping to the plate for Akron, Jill Zito. Might be trouble here. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Scores on that one. To second, but it's offline. What a great swing there. She really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line. Didn't overdo. Zito was just terrific for them in the win. Knocked in.